Hi everyone, Billy Boudreau here. Welcome to Billy's Wrestling Inside and Video Game Reviews. Today is Saturday, November 21st, 2009. Only a few more days till Turkey Day, one of my favorite days. But before we get started, I have a little something to say regarding SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Gamertag Fryer Freak decided to create some obscene material that was offensive to my friend Gamertag Disturbed APWF. Apparently Fire Freak thought it was funny. I didn't. You create material that is obscene, it's never funny. Especially when it's to one of my friends. Alright, so all of those of you who are on Xbox Live, if you see Gamertag Fire Freak, file a complaint on him or avoid him like the plague. Because as far as I'm concerned, he is done. Alright, with today being Saturday, that means it's time for the SmackDown Inside of the Week. And the first topic I'd like to discuss is CM Punk's somewhat douchebaggy-ish lecture about being straight edge last night. Now, to be honest with you, I drifted in and out. You know, CM Punk really doesn't entertain me anymore. Gotta have my Mountain Dew, folks. And his coming out here and just, you know, when he first came in on ECW being straight edge, he did it the cool style. The cool way. I mean, come on. You know, he was all about competition. And now, all of a sudden, he's being preachy. Like, I'm straight edge, I'm better, and I'm gonna make everybody else straight edge. Well, CM Punk, you can say you can make everybody straight edge, but nobody's really listening to you, because when we hear you talking in the ring, all of a sudden, all we hear is yak, 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 yak. So, CM Punk, you get this little sound effect courtesy of me. And that's what I think of your little lecture from last night. Thank goodness R-Truth came out and interrupted that whole spiel. You know, we did not need to hear CM Punk talking on the microphone, because every time he talks, we hear this, folks. So, CM Punk got what he deserved when he got kicked in the gut, then got the scissor kick, and then had the contents of that trash can, which was the cigarettes, prescription pills, by the way, they look like Tic Tacs, by the way, folks, and the whiskey, which pretty much looked like water. I mean, you don't think that we're going to use that actual stuff on WWE programming. I mean, come on. So, he took the contents of that trash can, poured it on CM Punk, and then smacked him right in the gut with it. Now, at one point, they had the camera on his face like this, and he looked like he was crying. I mean, does anybody care? Nope. Do I care? No. So, Punk, you got what was coming to you, pal. That's what you get. And now, the next thing I want to discuss, Vince McMahon appointed Vicky Guerrero as a consultant to Teddy Long. Oh my God. You see right here, I'm rubbing my head because just thinking about it's giving me a headache, and it's hurting right here and right here. Oh my God, the pig is back. Just when we thought we were rid of her back in June, she's back. And oh my God, it's just going to make me want to cry thinking that Guerrero is going to have power again in SmackDown. Oh, brother. Oh no. Vicky Guerrero is back and almost in charge. Oh, just thinking about it makes me a little nauseous. One of the best matches. Well, there were like several different good matches on SmackDown last night, but one of the best matches was the 2 out of 3 Falls match for the Intercontinental title, which again, John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler. Now, as I stated on last week's show, how many chances is Dolph Ziggler gonna get at the Intercontinental title? I mean, come on. I mean, I pretty much lost count. I mean, he's had more Intercontinental title matches than anybody on SmackDown or anybody in the WWE this year. I mean, offhand, I could think of he's had about 6 or 7 Intercontinental title matches. And he was the challenger in each and every one of them. So, they need to do this spiel with somebody else. Let John Morrison defend the title against somebody else. I mean, come on. Now, albeit last week, the double countout, it was a little disappointing. People wanted to see the match end, but not in that fashion. But, the 2 out of 3 falls match was a stroke of genius. The match was fantastic. We saw a ton of great stuff. And a ton of great stuff. I've been so impressed with John Morrison as of late. John Morrison has really come on into his own since he regained the Intercontinental title, and he's gained popularity. John Morrison is again proving my point that he can reach superstardom, which he has right now as Intercontinental Champion. And I've heard a lot of people say that the Intercontinental title may be one of the most important titles, if not the most important title, in the WWE. You can agree with me or you can disagree with me, but that's what I've heard. Now, talk about going too far. That's exactly what Michelle McCool and Layla did last night. Now, as you guys can probably see, when growing up, I was made fun of. And if you can't see why, but I've grown up and I've gotten away from it. It was childish and whatnot. But Michelle McCool took it just a step too far with the whole piggy thing with Mickie James. And if anybody out there who's watching my show thought that was remotely funny, you don't have a heart. Okay? That went too far. I thought that was repulsive. I thought it was disgusting. And I thought it was a heinous act on Michelle McCool's part and Layla. Alright? As far as I'm concerned, Michelle McCool and Layla are not even hot. Okay? True beauty is on the inside, not on the outside. And as far as I'm concerned, they're the 2 ugliest divas on SmackDown right now. Next to Vicky Guerrero. But to change the subject to a lighter thing, since I'm getting close to running on time, as I see on the screen I'm looking at right now, Big Show actually almost scared the poop out of Jericho when he shut the lights off backstage, making it think he was the Undertaker. And I thought that was just hilarious. Proved you wrong, Jericho. Lights are off. Turn the lights back on! Turn it back on! Take your mirror back on! It's just me. I think I might have peed my pants. But, on to the main event. Wow. Jericho. When are they going to market that name, by the way? But Jericho versus the Brothers of Destruction. It was good to see Kane and Undertaker tag teaming again. But the match was just awesome, fantastic. It was everywhere. It was Impact. It was in your face. The only bad thing is that the match ended up like this. Big Show knocked out Kane with his big fist. And Undertaker chokeslammed Jericho. Big Show chokeslammed Undertaker. And as Big Show was trying to help Jericho up, he got the code breaker for his trouble. And it ended with Jericho grabbing the World Heavyweight title and running out the ring, leaving Big Show and Undertaker looking up at him. So, Survivor Series is turning out to be very, very interesting, folks. Well, that's it for today. Be sure you tune in tomorrow for my Survivor Series show as I analyze the lineup and give my predictions. I'm Billy. See you.